This is Jennifer Lane from Usborne Books and More with my 3 helpers, so this will be interesting. We want to show you our nonfiction books because they are our favorite and we have lots of them. Could be the whole teacher aspect. Starting with the youngest ages, Regan's looking at one of the Lift the Flap books. He's looking at Lift the Flap colors. So like he loves this penguin page. So you have to match, so there's a blue fish, yep. And you match them up with the penguins with the right bow ties. We also have a Lift the Flap opposites. And we have a Lift the Flap words. Oh, well, let me see that one. This one's going to be great for years to come because it's having him point out things and helping with his vocabulary. But it's also showing him how to spell. Good job. Another fun nonfiction book for the little ones is 1,000 Things That Go. We have a couple different 1,000 things. Being a boy household, this was the one that we were really interested in. There's a really cute one about food too. And it literally has 1,000 things in that book. Moving up in age a little bit. Let me see that look inside food went on. You saw the peek inside in the baby and toddler video. This is the next step up for ages like 3 to 6. This is Look Inside series. The one that we really love is food because we think it's so important that they know where their food comes from. And kids love lifting through these flaps and learning information. Kind of the same age group, we have an art book about color. Shows how color has been used throughout art, throughout history. Jakey, what do you have? We have the Big Book of Spanish Words because they've been taking interest in wanting to learn Spanish. So this is one that I like to keep in my bag. We have one of our Lift the Flap questions and answers. So like where
do birds sleep? Some on branches spread. Often they inhale. More. Lots of more.
Okay. These are probably our favorites. This is a Big Book series. There's a bunch of them. We have the Big Book of Big Animals. And we have the Big Book of Tractors. What makes them so special is that they open up to these giant pages. Find a real big page on. Let me back up. So, and then you show all the different tractors, and the animal ones is just as fun, and they have like Under the Sea, they have monsters, they have a ton of these books. All right, last, we're trying to make this as quick as possible for you guys. We have the older books. So you want to look for books if you have elementary age kids that say See Inside, or some of the older Lift the Flap ones are made. So computers and coding, this one's out of stock right now because you just can't even keep it in the shelf. Especially for all these little Minecraft obsessed children, this computers one is awesome. We have things like, what is that one? I want to show the cover.
Astronaut's Handbook, Sport Official.
Yeah. So, and it goes through, and it actually has a foreword from a NASA astronaut, and it goes through everything astronomy. They have this adventure series where they're nonfiction, really driven to those that Jakey. Okay, we have extreme sports. We just ordered drones, they're spying. These are especially really good for boys that don't like to read because there's lots of pictures. Some of them are really comic booky and it keeps them really interested. A new one that's out that I had to pick up as soon as it came out was The Story of Science. And it goes through the whole history of science. And there's so much information.
Like how they invented the light bulb.
Yeah. Even our nonfiction books, when you're learning nonfiction, it can still be fun. We have a lot of sticker books. Like my kids like this space sticker book.
Here's the sticker page. Here's the stuff you can put the stickers, like sticker that.
But at the same time, there's lots of information. What do we get there? Understanding your brain.
Lifting the lid on what's inside your head.
And when they do these things, they really make the illustrations. Let me get a close up of it. So they can break it down to where kids can understand it. Anything that comic book style, my boys are really into right now. Usborne's also really known for their encyclopedias. We have the Encyclopedia of World Religions, and the great thing about them is they're all internet linked, and they can update that. So you can, there's little codes, and you can scan, and then you can look up all the stuff online, and you can get more information on it. Okay. All right, and here are the See Inside, the last things. We have See Inside, How Things Work. We have See Inside the Universe. And again, yeah, Jake's really into black holes right now. They open up, they have big pages, they have flaps, they have flap inside the flaps. As adults, you learn things from these books, and you think you've seen it all, and you go back and you always find out more information from it. Another one that I love is this Lift the Flap Picture Atlas. There, I can't even show you in the video how many tiny, tiny little flaps there are everywhere. All the different countries, they all have little flaps to learn about. And it does come up with, this one comes with a huge map that my children, as you see, have been looking at an awful lot. Upside down arrow.
The United States.
So, I think it's important that my boys learn about the world around them and everything they could possibly learn. But Usborne makes it really fun to do so too. Thank you.